Xin chào toàn thể cộng đồng.
Hello, everyone.
Chào mừng các thành viên OES Ecosystem. Chúc mừng một năm mới, năm Giáp Thìn 2024.
I would like to welcome all members who are present here today and wish you a most prosperous and most happy 2024. I also wish you all the best of luck and fortune for the year ahead, for this is a promising year for our ecosystem when we are finally able to experience freedom of finance and wealth. This year also marks the time when we can open new doors where we can build solid foundations for our success, both personal and for our communities. This year, we will see a new chapter for the blockchain revolution, for we have seen recently the boundless development and progress of the cryptocurrency world, and more specifically, the one ecosystem. We will continue writing our own chapter in this revolution, creating a stable crypto ecosystem that has no boundary for development. Our members, with their compassion and loyalty, will contribute to our success and open doors for new members. The one ecosystem is solidifying itself as a unique project in the finance and business world. With our unity, our solidarity, we created a multifaceted ecosystem where opportunities is there for every member to succeed and to develop their own network. The one ecosystem was born with the goal of becoming a multi-platform financial solution system through blockchain. We have released and are on the road to develop important platforms like DealShaker, the One Academy, the One Forex, One Voyage, One Vita, and One Charity. The one ecosystem has created a community all throughout the world with more than millions of members, and every single member has contributed profoundly to our development and expansion through sharing knowledge, supporting, and creating chances for people to open their own businesses. The one ecosystem have also expanded past regional borders and becoming a true global ecosystem, allowing members to do business globally. The one is continually listing on and trading on a lot of big and reputable exchanges throughout the world. And we can see from this, how ones are developing, increasing its liquidity, and members can see and take heart that this is the signal for success that we have waited for 9 years. The one ecosystem doesn't just bring you the tools and opportunities to fulfill your financial dreams, but also to build a community that is welcoming and supporting. We work together, we share our knowledge and experience together so that every member in the community can become wealthy and successful. 2024 will be the year that leads us with financial freedom and wealth.
Và đó chính là
And that will be for the one to become a global mean of payment or a currency. It must fulfill these criteria. First, it must be transparent, public. It must delegate the rights to supervise its transactions and preserve the whole of the market. Transparency and publicity are the two important rules that guarantees transactional information and financial behavior is to be easily accessible. It also helps prevent fraud and risk.
và oan của chúng ta đã làm gì?
So what did our ecosystem do? First, our one has a public source code. We have been able to check what is going on with our blockchain since February of 2023, when we started migrating to the public blockchain. Once it's transparent and clear with information, every single transaction is recorded on the public blockchain and can be observed by anyone. The recorded information includes, but not limited to, the amount, the departation, and the finish line for all of those transactions. We are also continually provided updates about changes, improvements, and the development of the ones. And those are the elements that guarantee our transparency and publicity. Our ecosystem is also willing to delegate the rights and responsibility of monitoring to the necessary and relevant governmental and financial authorities. Through this method, necessary and relevant authorities can set rules, legislations, and apply, enforce them when necessary, and make sure that fraud is handled properly. This is to ensure that our ones are always legal, prevent the risk of fraud, and protect the interest of all parties involved. If you have been reading the MICA or the MiCA law, this has been mentioned very clearly in there, and this is what we are doing perfectly. Our ecosystem also has its own oversight so that we can govern and manage our own financial actions so that we can make sure everything is legal. The necessary bodies will be responsible for governing, preventing, and solving problems regarding financial transactions. This oversight protects the entire market and prevents fraud behaviors. We can see that every single of our transactions are being monitored very tightly. For example, you can see recently that all frozen accounts all have something to do with fraud, and this is something important that we also need to learn, we need to study so that we can understand. This will help us not make mistakes in our future transactions and reduce the risk. The MiCA law marks an important step in regulating digital access in the European Union. The European Union, through MiCA, hopes to protect investors, increase transparency and stability within the cryptocurrency world, at the same time, reduce risk related to money laundering and terrorism financing. The increasing attention to the cryptocurrency world from investors and regulators alike, this adaptation and these necessary steps has becoming paramount to guaranteeing that cryptocurrency is to be regulated so that it can be a part of a well-developed and stable economy. There is a strict law written in this guidebook, and it says that there must be something guaranteed these currencies, like the way gold does. Article 65 of the MiCA law stated, any issuer of the cryptocurrency must have a plan to guarantee the value or buy back the currency of any holders in order to protect those holders. This will apply even when the issuer is unable to fulfill their obligations or when the issuer stops issuing cryptocurrencies. This means when our ones is finally allowed to mass trading, it will be able to be converted to any other currency anytime, any place throughout the territories of the European Union and in the future, hopefully, for the entire world. Even right now, the fact that the company is temporarily guaranteeing conversion for merchants and in the future, near future, active members is also a way to stay compliant with this law and to protect all members. Don't miss this opportunity and explore what the one ecosystem brings to the table so that we can all see and achieve our great potentials. Trust in yourself and be willing to face challenges. Build an environment where positive energy and love is boundless, where every member can develop. Financial freedom and prosperity awaits, and we are ready to conquer it. We will do our part to change the world with our digital currency. And recently, I have talked to the company and explained to them the situation that this was the Chinese New Year for a lot of countries. So they have agreed to extend the deadline for one more week so that we can all distribute the Power Pack shares properly. Ngày cuối cùng hạn chót hồi nãy là bao nhiêu ạ?
Ngày 22 tháng 2. Trước là ngày
Vâng.
14, được thêm được 17 ngày là 22 tháng 2.
Dạ vâng. The new deadline will be the 22nd of February 2024. We have also concluded the voting for each country's country boards. This country board will be responsible for communicating to members all the necessary and latest information about our ecosystem. Some members have tried to campaign for votes, but were not successful, but some chose to sit out entirely. And please note that for all of those who have got the necessary votes, remember that it's your duty to do your job well, because if you don't, the company can still intervene and replace you. I would also like to remind you that we are upgrading the DealShaker platform. So if errors happen for you, it's nothing to be worried over. There's a process and everything is following it. These errors happen because right now there are still old parts and new parts running together. Once every old part has been replaced, the system will run smoothly. If you are a merchant and you will see that your sales number are not updated, please don't be worried. After everything is done upgrading, it will all return to normal and updated. And please note that only one KYC per merchant account, but a merchant can open multiple stores. For example, a merchant can have multiple stores, each selling a different group of goods. And recently, the company has officially announced that merchants are to not upload or sell any goods with images or logos related to the one ecosystem or DealShaker itself. I encourage you all to create your own logos and build your own brand. There will be no longer just one country manager per country. There may be 2, 3, or even more. And members, merchants will be able to choose the country manager that they will upload their deal to so that they can be approved or not. Hopefully, this will help reduce bias, frauds, and favoritism among deal approving, so that even in the event that one country managers refuse to approve deals from someone out of personal grief, the other CMs will be able to step in and do the job properly. Of course, this is all dependent on your specific market. For example, in Vietnam, there's still only one country manager. There are also countries that do not have active country managers, and the company is the sole party with the right to approve or reject deals. And there are also countries and markets so huge that each region will get their own country manager. And you will see that in the new versions of the DealShaker platform, it is getting closer and closer to what we say about it, the most advanced and greatest e-commerce platform in the world. For me personally, our project is without risk. The only risk left is for the members who do not migrate yet. Because if you do not migrate or deploy your accounts, your ones will become worthless. I invite you all to be with me at the global event in Penang, Malaysia, where we will open new horizons and new futures. I firmly believe that we will write our own chapter in the history of cryptocurrency. I would like to congratulate and thank you all for making the right choice. Thank you for listening.
Thank you.
Thank
Bye
you.
bye.